TurboCASH.net. Free accounting downloads.
Now, last week, if you tuned in at round about this time, we were joined by Benjamin De Klerk from SARS, who is telling us about the ins and outs of turnover tax and how it can be beneficial to small business owners. He's right back here with us today and joined by Wayne Flint from TurboCASH. Good morning to you, gentlemen, again.
Morning.
Now, let's talk about who qualifies for this tax.
Look, like we indicated last week, it's everybody that has a turnover of less than $1 million. Now, the important word is turnover and not profit. Yeah. Okay? So if you're a sole proprietor, if you're in a partnership, if you're in a company, a co-op, you can apply for turnover tax.
Now, I think more often than not when people think about tax, it's not what we can do for SARS, but what it can do for us. Is there any financial benefit that comes from registering for turnover tax?
Look, the whole idea of turnover tax was not to bring about a financial benefit. Okay, there is a financial benefit depending on circumstances, but ideally turnover tax was designed to improve the profitability of your business. It was designed to ease the admin burden for your business and to really make it easier for you to be more compliant as a small business.
Now, I know, Wayne, that you guys are doing, as TurboCASH, doing some great work in linking up small businesses with SARS and helping them understand the ins and outs of tax.
That's correct. I mean, like Benjamin mentioned last week, we're going to be doing a seminar, and I'll be getting the details to you probably in the next couple of weeks, a free workshop at the SARS offices, where we're going to explain TurboCASH in detail, and also we're going to be doing some basic TurboCASH training while we're there.
Now, some critics out there, Benjamin, would be prone to say that, this is probably just another tax that's been added onto the list, and, you've got to check it off at the end of the financial year. Is that what it is?
No, it's not a new tax. That's the most important. It's not a new tax. It's a tax that replaces 5 other taxes. So for a small business registering for turnover tax, he needs to declare one figure to us, okay, which is his turnover, and the tax gets calculated on that. He doesn't need to pay income tax, as it were. He doesn't need to pay STC if it was a company. There is no VAT, etc., etc. So it just replaces 5 other taxes.
And then what happens then when it comes to the actual calculation of the tax, then, where some companies would have had deductible expenses?
Well, you see, that's the problem. You see, that's the problem with small businesses. They don't have great record-keeping systems. So they would want a simplified tax system. So we say, only give us your turnover. We calculate the tax on the turnover. That's it. No expenses, nothing.
But I think I like that. That's essentially what you want when it comes to tax. Simplicity.
Simplicity. That's what we always say. I mean, that's why we say with TurboCASH, if you keep your simple set of records, this is the type of tax you can go from your... Because after you're turning over more than $1 million, you can afford the services of accountants and stuff there. But for the guy who's starting out, I mean, like Benjamin mentioned last week, at 300,000 Rand, you're only paying 2,000. So that's quite simple and easy to work out. Yeah.
So let's talk about where can people go, or businessmen that might be interested in this and want to know more. Where can they go to find out?
Well, number one is our website, www.sars.gov.za. They will get information on the product, the turnover tax itself. And then obviously you'll mention in the next couple of weeks where they can attend the workshops at the various SARS offices regarding turnover tax.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much to both of you for coming around and sharing that knowledge with us.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. There you heard it, sars.gov.za for your information, so you can know all about this taxation, and of course TurboCASH.net as well for more information, and hopefully you'll be the next round of billionaire taxpayers going to pay your tax at the end of the financial year.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.